Hey everybody, it's May and I am Black Mountain Plans, and tonight I want to show you my Laurel Denise Planner Haul. So if that seems interesting, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took everything out of the box. Oh, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first planner I picked up, I purchased two, and then I was lucky enough, just before everything went crazy, with cellular and everything else, was able to get another planner with the buy sell trade group. So this is the standard Laurel Denise planner in the horizontal view. So it's got this, I guess it's called O-ring binding. Let me look in the back. Let me see. Is this actual O-ring binding? Because it should have like a, yeah, it's O-ring binding. Okay, so I'm cool with that. And it's got her initials on the back, all of her information. And everybody's all gaga over the covers and everything. To me, that's not a selling point. I'll be honest with you, this is seriously not my style. I'm even thinking of, like altering them. So, but they are pretty, you know, they are very, very pretty. The inside cover, okay, I'm gonna have to go like this. Whoops, let's go ahead and take out this. They're a bit long, so I'm gonna have to keep flipping it. This is the pocket on the inside. I guess it'll hold quite a bit. It's not gusseted, so it's not like you can put a big stack in there. Yeah, and I'm trying to see if it would come up easy. I'm thinking about double-sided tape and everything. I have plans for these planners, so just, you know, work with me. I'm being very honest. This was not a planner that I was intending to do in my lineup, and the more I got requests, the more I really started looking at these planners, and actually, I think they were very cool. This is the title page. You know, it just says Laurel Denise Planner, Horizontal Weekly Edition for 2025. This book belongs to, please return if found. Over here on this side, we have Welcome to the New Planner Friend. It's like a forwarding message from Laurel Denise. And then to be inspired, the YouTube channel, Facebook group, Instagram community, the sticky notes, move-in method, and remember. There's like a little note from her. That's cool. I probably will do something with those pages to cover all that up. Here is, that's pretty cool. It's like all your holidays are just listed out over here. That I like. This says goal and things to remember. And then it's got, you know, the first 6 months of 2025. And then over here is your other 6 months. So July through December. And then special dates and events where you could write it in yourself. So that's kind of cool. I'm not crazy about this area. I would have preferred it just been sectioned and not words. That's just me. Like I said, I'm being very, very honest. So when you turn it open, it is a Dutch door. So let's go ahead and like open it completely here. So I'm like as zoomed out as I can. So yeah. So over here you have your January, month of January 2025, and it's pre-written in. You have the February and March. So you have like, instead of looking back at December, which I like that it's got 2 of the following months instead of the month behind and the month forward. That's cool. So you've got your 2 months ahead. I like how it's just Monday through Sunday with just the first letter of the day of the week. That's pretty cool. It does have the holidays written in on the calendar. That's pretty nice. Especially for a sticker designer. 1 inch, I can get away with getting it on there, but it might take up more room than actually the pre-printed area. You know what I mean? So I do like that. So then over here, you have your Monday the 30th, okay, and you have it all the way down to Sunday the 5th. And so it's a larger area, and it's printed, excuse me, my cold is just, my allergies are going nuts. So it's like printed already on the page with the month glance, right? So you've got this bigger area here, and then over here on this side, you have to do today, Monday through Sunday, and then this week as a column. Now, I have not made the kits yet, and I'm not done the sizing, because to be honest with you, it's just the monthly and the horizontal, and the monthly and the standard horizontal, and the, let's try that again. The monthly and the standard horizontal is the same exact sizing as the monthly and the standard vertical. Okay, so that's only one kit as far as I'm concerned. So I just need a monthly kit for the standard options. I need a horizontal kit and a vertical kit. The portrait planner I got a hold of, that's completely different. It needs two kits, one for the monthly and one for the weekly. So this is basically, between this and the next planner I'm going to show you, it's just two kits I need. I mean, three kits I need to design. They all use the monthly. I'm doing this walkthrough, and I'm being very honest. I'm not trying to be overly critical or anything, but I just believe that I'm going to need some suggestions of what you guys are actually looking for, the people that use this planner or are intending to start using this planner in 2025. Here are my thoughts, and I'm just going to lay them out there as somebody who designs stickers. I love graphics. I love bold colors. I love bold, in-your-face deco and clip art. This is not the planner for that. I'm going to be honest for you. Now, I'm going to make it as bougie as I can, but I think this planner needs to be seriously functional. I really think that the people who purchase this are very functional planners. Okay? And I can see that most people would probably be using Post-it notes, circle dots, color coding, things like that. I was asked to make something that covers the 30, the day and the month, and then to make the same sticker twice, basically, for over here. I'm not going to do that. I have a different idea. The reason they were saying is because when they turn their planner this way, right? Let's say that they're on, because I believe this is the way it was said to me. And Celeste, I think you were the one that had asked, and I know that Connie did too. Let's say you're on the 13th over here, okay, of January, 13th through the 19th. So when they flip it, they were wanting one to be, but I'm like, it's already there. You got what I'm saying? It's not like you don't know which page you're on because it's already there. There's no way to be on page 4 when you're on this page. Does that make any sense? Maybe they were saying, okay, maybe let me look at it a different way, Maybe they were on this page and they're like, what page is it? And then when they flip back over, it's already saying what the week is. You don't get any more options over here. And if you're flipping, then you know you're on the wrong week. I have a really cool solution for that. Let's say, I think in that scenario, you don't need the extra sticker over here. That's my opinion. But let's say you opened it up and you're looking at, you're on week 1. But you need something to put on week 3. That I can see where you would need something on the side. And I am thinking about designing something over here to be able to flip and know exactly where you need to be if you're on, like, the monthly part. Does that make any sense? Or let's say you're back here with a habit tracker and the to do this month and the notes, and you need to flip back to a certain week. What I have in mind will work, and I'm thinking it's going to be tabs. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so you have this larger area to write in what you like, and then you have, like, I guess you could put your priorities for the day over here. So, like, this would be like your master, trying to get to everything, appointments, schedules, whatever, but you have to do these things over here today. And this is a column for everything you're trying to get to this week. That's pretty cool. I can dig it because in my brain, that totally works. I'll show you in just a minute why this is going to work for me. Okay, so it's just going to repeat the same type process on the Dutch doors, the left and the right, as you go all the way through the month. So the month of January is going to end on the week of January 27th through February 2nd. And when you flip this page, you have your habit trackers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 habits you can track in a month. And it's got a line above it. I personally will not be designing stickers that cover your days of the month. I just won't do it. I'll be very honest with you. It does say 31. Before we go into something else, I want to double check real quick because we all know February's only got 28. Check it out. Only 28 dots. That I like. I like that it was designed with the month in mind. That's really cool. I will design probably something to cover this up right here that says habit tracker. And yeah, I'm thinking, you know, custom scripts is going to be the way you go, or just write it in. And, you know, circle dots, or dot markers, that would be the way to fill in it. I don't see the point in designing a label to go over these habit trackers just to add bulk. I just don't think that's very wise, okay? So, yeah, it'll be like something pretty right here, like maybe a washi that correlates with your month. It'll most likely be whatever your washi strip is. So this over here says, you know, it's just open dot grid, and it's very faint. I like that. Let's flip it so you can see it. So you got this nice area right here. Now, when you're writing on it, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So I do have my little cutting mat here, right? A little cutting mat from Cricut. I mean, we are memory keepers. And I do believe that if I was careful where I placed it, you know, I could write on this area and it wouldn't be a problem. But y'all know me. If I'm going to do something in this area, it's most likely going to be full boxes, washi crack, things like that. And it'll be stickers that I'm writing on. And it'll probably just be only, you know, the length, or what should I say, the width of this Dutch door here is where I'll actually, like, write. And if I was going to write in this column, which I'm sure most of us will, that says to do this month, you know, that's fine with pen there. So when we open it back up, okay, so you're doing your monthly over here, right? You got your whole monthly spread, and you're able to see half of this dot grid area, okay? So I think that that's probably where I'm going to put some deco, okay? I'm going to want something that's kind of large. Probably my vertical washi I would put there and basically cover up that gray line. That's my thinking. And that way I could reference my month over here, you know, like my master to-do list for the month. Okay, guys. So having said all that, let me tell you what my thoughts are here. I like this planner. I don't care for the horizontal layout, but I am going to use this in the month of November, okay? I do a personal plan with me every week, which is the Erin Condren Hourly, okay? And I'll link it up in the cards, you know, if you haven't seen this week's, well, this week's was a little wrong, so let's go, I'll link another one. So anyway, wrong planner. This is how I do it. I do my weekly plan with me, and I, like, touch base on the things I'm doing. But I've told you guys, I keep, like, really long lists. So this is, like, from this Tuesday all the way to next Tuesday. It's a week's worth of master notes. And you see, I'm just using minimal stickers. And I think that in this planner, even the vertical layout that I'm going to show you, or the portrait, it's going to work. And running, I've got projects to have basically 3 or 4 Etsy shops, plus the website, social media. This is going to be a good planner. Not this layout, but I'm going to make it work in the month of November, to see what your main task as a business owner, for me personally, because that's what I'll be using it for, is, you know, tracking all my business priorities. I'm sorry, house phone is just being weird. So I think that it's going to work. I am intending to make a really pretty washi strip to cover this area right here. Okay? There will be a washi strip that goes along here and along here for each page of the week. Of the month, I mean. Okay? There'll be something that correlates definitely with this, and then I'll figure out something over here. This is the way, in my mind, that the planner kits would work for this type of planner. Since it is a Dutch door, all right, let's say you chose the Nativity Kit, Kit 33. So you have your washi, excuse me, over here, and, well, let's say it was a New Year's kit. So you see your New Year's kit, it's all decked out, right, for your month. And you've got this week, it's your Nativity Kit, and it's in those 4 colors with those graphics, right? And then maybe you put something over here on the to-do this month that was the Nativity theme, because that was your monthly. Well, when you go into the next week, let's say you wanted to use Kit 38, the Winter Spa, those colors are completely different. So, I would suggest, because I'm pretty sure this is the way I'm going to do it, I will offer the months as a kit and the weeks as a kit. Okay, that's just the way I'll do it. But for me personally, the way I'm going to design the weekly kit, I'm going to do pretty minimal amount of stickers. And I think most people do this functionally. And so whatever stickers I designed for this week, okay, it'll be times 4. Okay, so you'll have 4 times the amount, and it'll be in all the 4 colors of the monthly kit. Does that make any sense? And there will be some deco. There'll be a plenty deco to add, like maybe an extra sheet of, like, you know, the deco pretties themselves, like a full sheet of extra deco. There'll be in this one, you know, I don't see where you would need full boxes. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't see where you would need anything other than just like labels and some dots and some headers. Washi strips for here, washi strips for along the top here, and then, you know, yeah, that's where my brain is. And then your washi here for your month, your circle dots, I mean your date dots, and then you got what I'm saying? It's going to be very minimal, the kit. I don't want the kit to be outrageously huge, but I just think that when you're turning each page here, you're going to want it to correlate with your month because, you know, you don't want golds and gray and pink, and then the winter spa is the blue, purple, and darker maroon color. It's not going to go. Is that making any sense? I mean, of course, you can pick up individual weeks to decorate the planner however you like. I just don't think it's going to look very pleasing to the eye with like a mixed match of all these colors. And it's not going to have tons of full boxes. It's just not. It's basically going to have some washi, some labels, things to get you by, and not the whole kit and caboodle. You know what I mean? I would personally buy the add-on, which is the circle dots. I would buy that. I would buy the vertical washi here. Yeah, I would definitely do that. So yeah, that's the way I'm gonna roll with it, I think. And I'm open to suggestions because, like I said, I haven't put the kit together or anything like that yet. But yeah, I need some suggestions of which way y'all think. And I think tabs, you know, that go along with it would be perfect. I do. Okay. So I like this setup. I do if you're functionally using it. So we've got each month is going to repeat. I'm not going to go through every single month. It's literally the same. We're going to go back here to the notes tab. Okay, so we end in December, and it's the exact same dashboard over here. And then when we turn it, we have plan ahead. So you'd be able to write in, you know, sinking funds, if this is where you want to put like your annual bills that are becoming next year. Like maybe you started a new thing, annual subscription in March. You might want to write a note over here, you know. Here's your 2026 calendars. And then here's your yearly wins and yearly lessons. I wouldn't use it that way. I'd figure out something else to use this for, maybe a vision board. Then you have a very large grid on 2 sheets. 4 sheets. And then you have the dot grid here on these 2 sheets. And then, come on, I don't want to mess my pages up. Alright, so 4 dot grid and 4 larger grid. And then on the very back here, you have, it says how to customize the planner. It says books I'm reading, things I'm listening to, happy moments, gratitude, I'm hopeful for, I'm excited for, ways I'm moving my body, and hobbies. I would do something different there. I'm not one that reminds me of the happy planner, like at the end of the month. That's just not my jam. Okay, so you got the same really thin kind of pocket back here. I don't think you could stick very much, but I mean, let me grab a couple sticker sheets. How many sticker sheets can we get in here without it feeling weird? It's so new, it's like stuck down. Alright. Alright. So my sticker sheets are not going to go past the top. Okay, they're going to go flush. Alright, so that's cool. I'm digging that. Yeah, I'm digging that. But, let's see. I got a whole stack of them over here. Let's just grab this whole stack. I'm just wanting to see, like, how much could you chunk in there. It'll hold quite a bit. I'm not going to say it's not. It is. That's a deep pocket. It's not gusseted, but that booger's going to hold. I ain't got no worries with it. And then, of course, your back cover. Sorry, guys, it's the end of the day. My hands are, like, getting weird. It's the same, you know, as the front cover. The profile on the side, as you can see, this is where all your stickers are going to be. I do think, let's go like that. I do think you can get a good amount of stickers in here. Not a ton, not like you do in the Erin Condren, I wouldn't believe. And then down here, you see it's like really thin and narrow because of the Dutch door system. My plan with that is to put one of my magnetic bookmarks on every monthly section, and even though they're very thin, you add 12 of them in there and it should equal about right. So that's the horizontal planner. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the vertical. I am going to use this one in the month of December. I'm going to really try to embrace this planner. So this is a pretty cover. Here is the inside, that pattern there, and then like the stripe with the flowers. It does come with 2 bookmarks. I didn't show you in the other one. This one says "You are here" with a ruler, and then this one's got like scallops for like making lines in your planner or however you need to, and it says "You are also here." That's kind of funny. Okay. That one got me. Alright, so it looks like you got the same 2 inside pages here. I'd probably glue those together, I will not lie. And if I was going to glue them together, I'd probably decorate in junk journal style the front here, the nameplate. So it's going to be exactly like the horizontal. You're going to get your 2025 holidays and then your January all the way through December with the same goals and things to remember in the different sections and the special dates and events written in. So like I said, it's the exact same monthly layout, okay? Same sizing, everything. So there will only be one standard Laurel Denise monthly kit in the website. So you get this right here. That's a bit... Okay, I got an idea. We'll come back to that in a second. So I would need something here. That would probably be deco washi or something. That's probably what that would be. So then here's Monday all the way through to a very small skinny list here, which works for me. I have some very small abbreviated scripts where I write out my master plan. And this right here would be cute for like some full boxes. It just would. You know, it would be very cute for full boxes, but I would assume that you would want, you know, to use that for like your top 3. And then of course it's just your line section here. This right here, I'm not even sure, guys. Now, I did buy the washi tape for the hour, so I guess that's where you would put it. I'm assuming, and I'm assuming you could put it over here. So we'll just have to see. I need some suggestions of what to do with. Alright, if you're going to use that washi tape or write in your hours or use hourly stickers, you know, what would you guys want there? I'm not going to extend the washi because it won't work for the horizontal. I guess maybe it would need to be something there. I don't really know. Suggestions would help. And then again, it would probably be the exact same sticker right here. It's really cool. It's got like the larger box up here and then just, you know, like a regular vertical planner. It's just got all your lines all the way down. So you can see that same situation is going on every time you flip one of the pages. And I'll be using this planner in the month of December. Kind of dig it. It's basically like doing the vertical. It's just, you know, in a different, little bit of a different format. So when you get to the back of this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. So that page would be the exact same in both planners. And then, of course, you've got your dot grid. And then to do this month over here on the tab. Okay, so it's going to be the same for every month. And I'm assuming it's going to be the exact same in the back here. Yes, we have the plan ahead, the 12 months for 2026, yearly wins, yearly lessons, the larger grid. So you get 4 sheets of that, and then 4 sheets of this dot grid, and then the situation where you're like currently, I guess it would be your currently page, and then the back cover matches completely, you know, the solid one pattern and a second pattern versus the pattern on the cover. So I do like it. This is not personally a planner I would have chosen to use. I do like it, and I love looking at photos of how people decorate it. It inspires me, actually, of how functional some people can be, color coding and everything else. So, you know, I got a lot of requests, and I actually called the company, and they said that they would personally go with the standard horizontal and the standard vertical, that they are the most popular kit since they opened their business. Okay, so I did purchase one other thing at the same time. Well, a couple more things. I got this planner folio here, all right? And y'all know me, I love me some pink. It has, oh, the light is reflecting. I'm pretty sure it's gold, not rose gold. Pretty sure. Okay, so here is the inside of it. Spoiler. It's got this pocket right here, pen loop, and a large pocket back here. On this side, you have a large pocket, the angle pocket, and 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots right there, right? So, since I'm going to be using the horizontal, let me move that. I don't want it to cut my planner cover here. Let me grab back the horizontal, because that's the one I'm going to be starting with. And I'm wondering, do you slide this in, or do you just set it in? It makes you wonder. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you what, guys. I don't think it slides into the back pocket. I don't. So, I believe what you're supposed to do is just, let's see. Let's move the pen loop. Let's sit it in there. Pretty, pretty cool. Alright. As that booger chunks up, I wonder if it's going to hold. I can see something happen to the cover here. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at the other things that I picked up. I did pick up this dashboard. It's the Swirling Thoughts. Yeah, I don't even know what it said on the back. So let's open it up. Sorry about the noise, guys. Hang on. Ooh, okay. Okay, so it doesn't have that pattern. Cool. Alright, so it's clear all the way around, just that Swirling Thoughts, and it works just like any other dry erase board. You can write on it, and then use an alcohol pad and get it off with a Sharpie. Swirling Thoughts, and it's set up in a grid. This is probably what I would use as my inbox and outbox. The top two and would be my inbox with, you know, post-it notes, and the bottom two would be my outbox. I do like that. Okay. So, I picked up the hourly washi, and I am going to open it up because there are some differences. There's actually 3 little tapes in here. Alright. Come on. Open up and be nice. I didn't even open it even to see, like, how it was different. I'm sorry, guys. I ordered this just, like, literally, like, just before the hurricane. So, I haven't even, like, really checked it out or anything. Oh, these are really stuck together. Okay. So, where is it beginning? Okay. So, I'm looking to see. It's just the numbers. It's no half hours. And I do believe that there are half hours as an option. But this one is just the hours. So, let me roll it back up. And that's where, in the vertical, I think you could turn it into an hourly. So that's really cool. And there's, I'm going to tell you what, for washi tape, there's a good bit on here. This one is just the hours. Is it all 3 the same? Because that would be so cool. It is. So you get 3 rolls of that, guys, for like, I think it was like $4. You can't beat that. This amount of washi times 3 is going to last a good long while. I'm not even going to say it's not. That's amazing. Alright, so then the last thing I picked up was, y'all have to forgive me. I don't even remember what the name of this pack was. The Planet Planner insert, I think it is what it's called. That's what I'm reading on the label. But they have a lot of inserts, so I could just be calling out the wrong name. I don't know. Let's pull that off. So, these are slit. Okay, that was one thing I was wondering. Okay, so they'll pop in much like the disc system. It says yearly plan. It makes me wonder if you would put a custom script to be like social media and you would, you know, color it in like pixels, or I'm not sure what you would use it for. I'm personally going to be that, you know, tracking one thing only on this page. That's my deal there. Okay, so this is, so you get 2 months like that. So you could track 2 items that way. That's pretty cool. Then here is your project plan. So you got one, it says projects, project, and then your tasks. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines here. 31 days. Okay, and then notes section under it. So you got 2 projects on this page. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. You can track 24 tasks. And you know what, guys? I think that's awesome because I have about that many projects. So then you have basically like your checklist page, kind of like what I do, where I write, you know, design it, or get the graphics, design it, Cricut, list it, all that stuff. You can grades however you want to. You guys could totally set this up for anything you like. So you get one. Oh, and on the back, okay, I was like, I thought it was a note page for a second, but it was just the way that the checklist is set up for the mirroring page. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pages of that. So 10 checklist pages, enough inserts to do 24 projects, and then 2 yearly sheets right there. So those are the inserts that I purchased. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the other planner that I purchased. I bought this from Miss Leanne Prince on the Buy Sell Trade group on Facebook. And it is literally the last thing I was able to do before we left cellular. This one is on the coil, and from what I understand, this one has been sold out quite a bit. This was suggested to definitely get, and this is why I actually wanted to do the planner. Let me go back in a little bit. I like that it's on a coil. It's brass colored, and I'll dig it. I do like the pattern on this. This is very brown, vintage. I like it. Not very crazy about the inside cover. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really big on these patterns. That's just not my deal. Of course, you get the same 2 bookmarks. Of course, these are going to be longer than the ones in the standard, okay? So you have your same page as like, let me see if I can get it just right. All right, there we go. So you have your nameplate page, just like in the other 2 planners. You got the inside information, you know, a message, how to be inspired, how to use the sticky note move-in method. You have the same holidays over here, totally digging it. The goals and things to remember with the January through December of 2025, and then your special dates and events. This will be my planner next year, and I will be doing Plan With Me's on the channel with this. This is going to replace what I used to use my Hobonichi cousin for, which is my design schedule. And it will encompass all of the areas because I am branching out with more than just planner stickers. Okay? Helene just, you know, made me realize that I keep putting things off that I'm really, really wanting to do and been asked to do. And 2025, if the hurricane ain't stopping me, I ain't stopping myself no more. So you get a nice monthly here, okay? It is a Dutch door. That's the whole deal with the Laurel Denise. So you have your month on 2 pages, and you have more room in your monthly. I love it. This will definitely have the top washi like it's supposed to. This right here will definitely be, with headers, and that will be a sidebar. I will cover up that calendar because I personally don't want to see it. You have the option to use the sidebar or not. Alright, so down here you have your daily habits, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 habits you can track. Okay, like I said, I will not design a sticker with the dots. I'll just probably do a header right there. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are dot grid. Are they? The light is kind of in my way. I'm sorry, they're solid. There's no dots of any kind on it. And it's just got basic lines here to be able to put in. Somebody was saying, you know, it could be their payday bills by the week. This section can be so many things. It really could. This could be your gratitude section or your memory verse for the week. You know, it could be a lot of things. And then on this part of your dashboard page, you have just an open dot grid, which I think is amazing. So when you flip open and you look at the week, this is why I'm in love with it. It lines up to your month. And I have massive issues. Like if I said the Faith Kit's coming out on the 19th, and let's go ahead and turn to the 19th, right? Let's say I'm planning my weekly setup. I don't flip back to the month to check it out. Well, I can literally just look straight up and be like, what was due, what's supposed to release, and where is it supposed to release on the days that I'm planning. That's why I really like it. So let's go back and look at the weeks here. Well, I guess we could stay right here. It says to do this week, so there will be a strip here. And like I said, I'm going to utilize the 4 colors of the kit. It's the same thing. This will have to be its own kit because it's not going to be universal for the other 2 planners. And it's going to work very much the same way for the weekly. That I personally would pick a month that I'm good to look at for the entire month. There's 4 options every month of my release. Whatever the colors of those kits are, you're going to have a weekly kits times 4, you know what I mean? Where all the elements that I think you might need are duplicated in the 4 colors of the color palette. So you just have basically like this sidebar over here every week that says to do this week, and then you're in vertical lines all the way for the end of the month. And then you have 2 dot grid pages when you get to the end of your month. This as well, I do think that I'll probably do tabs. I will make sure that they do not stick out any further than the tabs are already here. You know what? I'd probably do tabs right there, but I don't want to cover up, you know, the monthly section. I just don't. Yeah. So, I'm thinking the tabs are going to be over here. Give me your thoughts on that. My original thought was put the tabs here. I don't want them extending out the bottom because if you look at the bottom of the planner, I mean, it's flush. It is flush to that joker. It's not even got a couple millimeters. I mean, it is flush. So every month is going to be like that. Well, instead of seeing 2 months ahead, you're only going to see 1 month ahead, which is fine. I really, really like this. So when we get all the way to the back, let's look at how the notes section is set up for this one. You still have your plan ahead section, your January 2026, all the way through December 2026. Your yearly wins, your yearly lessons. You're going to get 4 sheets of the larger dot grid. You're going to get 4 sheets, of the 4 sheets of the larger grid, 4 sheets of the dot grid, and then the same, like, currently loving sections right here, and then right there. So this will be my 2025 planner. When you look at the profile from the side, definitely going to be using the bookmarks to make it go the right way. I don't... I know it's a Dutch door. I get the concept. I totally know that that's the deal. It's supposed to be that way. But I don't like it bowed like that, you know. So I'll be putting my bookmarks on my monthly and leaving them in every month. I may remove them while I'm doing my setup, and then I'll put them right back. But that's the way my OCD brain is going to work. And I cannot thank Miss Leanne enough for sending this to me, especially during the hurricane. I really got to say thank you so much because it came in amazing condition. It came in the original packaging. It was fast, and it was a delight to work with you, Miss Leanne. I cannot say thank you enough. So here is the other thing I wanted to let you guys know. Look how close the coil is to the end of the cover here. I think I'm personally going to be doing something to the covers, like altering them. I am not going to be uncoiling this, but I am going to be altering it, and the colors I normally gravitate towards are pretty much the brown that's in here already. It looks kind of like vintage photo, you know what I mean? I can deal with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to alter my book on the front and back, make it more my style. I think if I just decorate it super cool the way I like, put some metal corners on it because it's already got a brass, you know, coil, and that's like my jam, is like the vintage looking metals. I want to put some corners on here, and I definitely kind of want to do my own stacked pocket deal. I'm not crazy about these colors, I'm just not, but I'm not saying they're horrible. It's very pretty. It's very much her style, the lady who does, Laurel Denise. But I do like this planner. I love the idea that I can get my design schedule and just look straight up the weeks. I just love it. So I do need some feedback, guys. I'm releasing them this Friday. So please get all your suggestions of what kind of stickers that you think you really, really want. Make sure to tell me what planner that you use, that you need them for. And I'll get it all worked up on Thursday night, because it won't take me very long to do 20 kits. Especially when there's only basically one monthly, horizontal or vertical, portrait monthly, portrait weekly. Couldn't talk. 5 kits times 4. Yeah, it's 20 kits. Yeah, I was right. So make sure you get the suggestions to me by, I would say, Thursday morning at the very latest. And yeah, I hope you guys like the walkthrough. Please bear with me. I'm extremely honest at times about how I feel about things. I am not affiliated with this company. I am not. These opinions are my own. The things I pointed out that I don't care for, it's just my personal opinion. If you love them, amazing. It's just, I know if you watch my channel and you look at my kits, you know I like in-your-face graphics and boldness. This is not the type of planner to do that. However, it can be blinged and glammed up just a little bit. And I am definitely going to put my unique style on it. And I am looking forward to seeing what you guys think of it. So until I see you in another video, y'all have a nice day. Bye.